What should be my personal values? Your personal values have to be arrived at by your purpose. Like, what do you want to do and who do you have to be for that? Then you'll know what you value and what you don't value. I'll give you an example. I want to translate all the Puranas and the Vedas. Not the Vedas, but at least the Puranas, okay? That itself is very ambitious. It'll take 2 years for each one. I want to make podcasts about it. So this is my purpose. I feel that if I can translate it all to English, then the whole world can benefit from it. And you can translate it from English easily into other languages, because from Sanskrit to any other language is very difficult, but from English to any other language is easy. Okay, so that's why I chose to translate all of them in English. When I have this purpose, then I realized, wow, how should I look like? I thought I should look like Vedvyas. I should be totally like him. He was very youthful, strong. You know, he has been portrayed as an old sage with a white beard. Even I can get a white beard if I want. It's not a problem. But the rest of his body, I want to be like him. I want to really look like Vedvyas, somebody who had access to that. So I studied a lot about Vedvyas and I modeled him and I became like him. My body started to change, so I started looking like a yogi, like Vedvyas, because I started practicing yoga like he would do. I read every damn thing that is written, and every commentary is written, and every single piece of literature that Vedyas has written, okay, including the Mahabharata. And then I started to understand the mind of this person. And when I did that, I modeled him and I became like him. I could get a visual of how this person looks like. So similarly, by what you want to do, you can find out who's doing it and become like them. And when you modify yourself, then you'll know what you value. You know, I'll tell you what I value. I value my time. I value my health. I value the relationships that I have of people working with me on this positive goal. And I also value my mental peace. I will never throw it away, my mental health. And I also value the work which I'm doing, like the Vedas themselves, the Puranas. I value them a lot. And so now I have a good value system already. Do I have to value my family at this point, who's telling me, who was always telling me to go get married and have children? No, I don't think I can value that right now. I'm not interested in that route at all, because I've got a new madness which I want to fulfill and which makes me up really enthusiastic. I can't wake up so enthusiastic, I want to get married and have kids. I can't feel like that, but I can get up saying, I want to translate the bloody Puranas. I can get up like this. So I've found myself a purpose by thinking about what is the challenges that we're facing and what's the solution. That's how you come at a purpose. Because I ask myself, what's the challenges I'm facing? It's no decent people I can have lunch with. Everybody is like miserable. Nobody is happy. So how to make them happy? They have to learn the depth of the Vedas to be happy, because that's what made me happy. There's nothing else less that will make me happy. I've studied a lot of things. I've even studied Islam, Christianity, so many subjects. But I've never found anything so elegant like how it is in the Puranas, in yoga and in Vedas. So I was like, I want to share this with people, so that they can be happy like me and be relaxed and be chilled out, okay? So maybe if they are from another culture, if I put it to them, the same principles, if I put it in a language, and this is what Westerners have been doing, stealing a lot of things from yoga and then making it their own modality, okay? So there'll be an end to all of that crap. So I do service to my nation also. So really, when I think about the problems that are happening, people are so unhappy, I think this is a long-term permanent solution. It might take me 20 years to do this, but it's going to be a permanent solution for this problem that I don't have anyone to have lunch with. Okay, but now I do have people to have lunch with, but it's more than that. It's just a way of putting it. Okay, so I thought I would love to have lunch with the whole world. Wherever I go, I want people who I meet who I can really stand and share some happy times and have something in common and really have fun. So I want these teachings of the Puranas to spread all over the place. So when I see that solution, and it's so elegant and so exciting, and I want to do it. So you have to really think deep, and that's possible through Shanti Kriya. So please practice a lot of Shanti Kriya. You'll find your personal values, and you will then not listen to other people who tell you that you're not standing up to their values, because what they value may be very different according to what they have to do. What most people have to do is the bloody social agenda of getting married, having kids, and educating them, getting them married, and making them have kids ad nauseum. Okay, we don't need this, because there are enough kids, and if there's low, believe me, if the population of the world falls low, I alone and with a few of my students, we can populate the world. Don't worry about it. We have it covered. Okay, so you don't have to do that if you don't want to do it. If you want to really populate the world, then that's your prerogative. You can choose it, but make sure you choose it, because I don't see parents having commitment toward their kids after all these choices and values. They don't really value it. That's the problem. So they're not committed towards a kid. They just bring up the kids in a half-assed way, which is not okay. If you do anything, do it properly and value it. Okay, that's why build your personal values, build your character, build who you are, solve a problem in the world, and from there everything starts. Start getting worried about a problem that you only have, and then you'll realize, wow, it's because of some big social problem that I need to fix. And you can fix it. People need guidelines, people need guidance, and I'm here to give it. So that's what I do. Follow my page for more yoga.